Alright, welcome to 1FG Archives here on YouTube. This is First Impressions Volume 22. We are doing Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter on the Sega Saturn. Let's jump into this. Now, one thing to note, I will say I am relatively familiar with the Versus series and everything in terms of, but this is my first impressions of the Sega Saturn version of the game. I have recently gotten a copy of it, and I just decided, you know what, let's see how it is compared to like the what is it, the like the PlayStation version and everything. So I'm trying to I messed with the settings a little bit ahead of time. Just so I could get started on all this, you know, everything ahead of time. So anyway, let's just jump into this. Let's see how quick it is and everything. I just one thing also to note that I do have the 4 megabyte cartridge, RAM cartridge in my Saturn. It is required to play this game, which makes perfect sense because of the character changes and so. Okay, that took no time to load whatsoever. So I'm just gonna go with the classic combo, you know, Ken and Ryu. A little bit of a load time there, but the difference between like the PlayStation and this is that you don't have to you can actually switch between your characters, so. I don't know. So I mean, if this is the way the game is, my goodness, this is almost arcade quality. With the exception of maybe some animation frames, you know. But other than that, shoot. Was able to pull it off. What do you know? Oh. Oh, darn. That's not quite what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. This is probably, I mean, we'll do a full playthrough of it just to get a, you know, feel for it and everything, but, yeah, man, this blows me away, because my brother had the PlayStation version of this game, and this is blowing it out of the water. Oh, come on. I'll just do the easy way to get rid of her. This is probably my favorite tune out of all the... Seems like it should have taken away a little bit more than that. Nice. I said this is this is just blowing me away. I mean, this would have actually rival something like my Marvel vs. Capcom on the Dreamcast, for goodness sakes. I mean, it loads up just as fast, almost, for the most part. I mean, this is crazy fast. I'm loving this. I'm actually gonna see if I can get my hands on X-Men vs. Street Fighter now. If this is the way it is, and we Blancan Beast in the background. That's nice. Not quite what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. Ah. Wow, really? Yeah, I gotcha. I'm so used to doing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yeah, well, you can't block that, so might as well get it out of the way. I mean, it's got all the hidden characters in it too. I kind of did a little research. All the characters are in this. I mean, my goodness, this is on a Saturn. This is on the Sega Saturn of all things. I just can't get over this. It's like, this was such... I mean, this was released, one of the final games that was released for... It's not what I did, but whatever. I mean, it is obviously missing some frames of animation, but overall, it's not like... Oh, that's not what I did. Oh, whatever, dude. That's not what I did. Oh, just enough. Nice. I'll take it. Well, I mean, the one thing is, obviously, you can't skip the lines after each battle, but... I didn't already fight Hulk? Huh, interesting. Yeah, I'll fight him again. Oh, come on, really? That's not quite what I wanted, but alright, I'll take it. Come on, do what I'm telling you to do, dude. That quick little combo in there and finish everything off. Nice. But this is only released in Japan, just so you know also. This was only released in Japan. The Saturn at this point was already dead in the US. They hardly had any releases on the 1998. A lot of missing, whiffing around going here. At least I got a hit or two. Ah, where's mine? Big old tremendous waste of power. Oh, where's my tech bonus? Had to get that in there somehow. It's like, go for it again. This thing is just crazy fast. Love it. Hardly any waiting time. And like, what was it? X-Men versus Street Fighter, you had to fight against your partner. And then this one you have to fight against Mech Goki. Ah, come on, where's my Dragon Punch? I'm gonna sneak in that little cheesy foot sweep, and he got it there. Darn, I would have had him too. Oh, that was baloney. Oh, come on, where's mine? Ah. It's not what I wanted, but... Ah! Darn it, I tried to swap out. Oh, where's mine? That's not what I did. Ugh. That is not what I did. I did the double... I did the double kick to go up above, to just shoot straight up. I probably would have at least almost got rid of him. Try this again. Playing way too defensive though too. I mean, I know Mech Goki is a aggressive, but it's like, come on. Come on. Ah, come on, do the damn Hurricane Kick. That does a little more damage. Oh, I would have nailed him too. Wait, what? Oh, come on, that's bullshit. I had an uppercut flying right in front of him. There we go. Caught him. Nice. Alright. Well, this isn't so bad. I mean, honestly, I think this is actually pretty cool. For us on the Saturn, I said this thing rivals the Dreamcast almost. In terms of, I mean, yeah, the frames of animation aren't all there compared to what you can put on the Dreamcast, you know, and everything and all that. But, I mean, this is just blowing my mind how fast it is. This is crazy good. Okay, you can't skip the endings though either, so that's one downfall to this. But overall, I'm extremely impressed with this. I mean, with the PlayStation, I can understand because they don't have the extra 4 megabytes of RAM that you can add to it and everything. But Honestly, if I had to choose between the two, obviously I'm going to choose this one. That's a no-brainer. Um, this is crazy. I love this. I'm actually tempted to do another playthrough. I just wish I could skip the credits, but I can't. The other one that's I have another. The other game I'm gonna look at, another first impressions. We're gonna try Street Fighter Zero 3 on the Saturn 2. I just recently got my hands on this one. There's quite a few things that we're gonna be trying out a stall as well. It's up and coming in the near future, so we got some really good stuff, you know, coming for the first impressions, you know. So this is gonna be pretty cool. Looking forward to it. Shoot, you know what, I'm gonna do one more playthrough, see how well I can do this, how much quicker I can go. That obviously wasn't the best. I have a bunch of games I want to do first impressions for, and other ones I'm gonna be doing like just full playthroughs of that I'm familiar with. I still want to do Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2 first impressions. You know, there's all kinds of stuff on the Saturn that I still need to do. This looks like I cut off a little bit of the screen. Oh, that's alright. I'm not going to make any adjustments. It's not like I'm cutting off a significant amount. Alright. Let's do one more. I'm absolutely loving this. And there is an extra character in this. He's actually supposed to be, back then he was a Japanese, I guess, comedian or something along those lines. He's the bottom character. I guess they used to have it in the arcade. They said the Marvel superheroes, you know, type of thing on it. So this guy right here, Norimaro. That's supposed to be a Japanese. Let's see if I can do this right. Why not? We'll go through triple Spider-Man here. You know what I mean? On the PlayStation version, it says loading. He's nowhere near as strong as the... There we go. And also how you can tell it's a Japanese is because it's it says aerial wave instead of air combo. I used to think, well, the first things I did was like, is that you could try to do the maximum spider in the middle of an air combo. I was like, yeah, that doesn't work.
Spider sense tingling. Ready, fight!
The only thing about Spider-Man is just he's not... I think the armored one's a little more clunky. Get him! Do it again. No, I think in the arcade you have to choose one or the other. You can't use both Spider-Man and, well, I don't know. I don't.
Spider sense tingling.
Yeah, I'm like just noticing like straight up that Armored Spider-Man does not narrow. I'm not doing hardly any damage with the combos. Aww. There we go. Just keep sitting there on the ground, jabbing to death. He's like, oh, oh, oh! And this is great. I'd love to say it's really great to have it because you have the whole Sega Saturn, all 6 buttons like right in a line, versus the Dreamcast, you have the triggers. Oh, what the hell? Nice. I was able to get that going. Oops, that was bad timing. Because it took him that much. I'll take it.
What happened?
Alright, let's see here.
Come on.
Pretty.
Spider sense tingle.
Ready. Fight!
Web ball. Web ball. Web ball. Web swing. Shoot. Web ball. Web ball. Web ball. Web ball. Swing.
Aerial ray.
Hadouken. Web ball. Hadouken.
He goes right over me. No, he chose not to switch, so that says no problem. Oh. Darn it. It should have said double crawler assault. That would have been kind of cool.
What happened? Soldier. Come on, soldier. Spider sense tingling.
Ready. Fight!
Web ball. Web ball. Shoot.
Threw a web ball right at him when he was already frozen. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you can't block it. Yeah, it caught you by surprise. It's okay. Ah, darn. Oh, I did. Okay. Never mind. That worked.
For JJ. What happened?
There was only 6 stages. I thought originally, like, the other ones, they always had 7. And then you fought Apocalypse, and then you fought your, but I guess not. I know in Marvel vs. Capcom it was last, and then it was Onslaught, so... I just think it's kind of lame though that they use the same character to kind of. Yeah, that's not gonna help you, bro. Yeah, it's either you or me, pal. He was getting desperate.
Spider-Man!
What happened?
Alright, let's see here. If we can actually get through this in one piece. I'm thoroughly enjoying this.
Ready, fight!
Oh, that's off to a good start. That definitely helped right there. Oh, come on. You got me on one Spider-Man, but not the second one. Nice. Very nice. Alright, well, I think this is overall, I said I would happily do this in a stream, for like if I did like a showcase for the Saturn. I think this is actually pretty cool. Heck yeah. I mean, compared to like Alpha and like the Alpha/Zero series, I think it was actually, it's right up there, you know. I mean, I own the Street Fighter Alpha 3 for the Dreamcast. I own it for this console now, and I basically just put the game in just to try it, or just to make sure the game ran and everything with no issues. I mean, it's just amazing what they were able to come up with. They're able to produce this kind of this stuff right at the end, you know, of the life of the Sega Saturn, just to show, you know, this is what the Saturn could have been. You know, if they would have put a little more they could have put this out early on. And I mean, it wasn't. And then again, the X-Men and the Versus series games didn't come out till a little bit later, but still, it's like they could have produced this in America. They could have, it definitely would have sold a lot more consoles, easily, hands down. If you had this, the Alpha series. I mean, they did have the Alpha series, but if they would have released all this stuff back then, oh man, that would have saved this console easily, just for the fighting games alone. I mean, and not just to say that like the Versus series or the Alpha series, they were the only things that you could play. There is actually even a Street Fighter collection. The Capcom went crazy on this console, whether it was, you know, Japan, or if it was the U.S. I mean, in Japan rather, just Japan. It would have been really cool, I thought. They could have easily released these in the U.S. and everything would have been great, you know, type of things. So, but anyway. Just to remind you, please do check me out at facebook.com/OneForsakenGaming, twitch.tv/OneForsakenGaming, Instagram, and of course right here at 1FG Archive. So I do appreciate you checking this out. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of First Impressions for the page. And I'm not sure what we're going to be doing quite next time. We got lots of Saturn content coming up, but I'm going to kind of space it out just a little bit. But I hope you've enjoyed these couple of playthroughs, and we will see you next time.